Welcome to Albion TV's live coverage of the 5v5 Crystal League for our season-long coverage of the best 5v5 teams Albion has to offer. Today is February 13th, 2021. I am your host, the Shozen one, and today Bogul and I are waiting for Lewpac. This is what I got to work with, guys. This is what I got to do.
I think I hear a normal Lewpac.
Hello, hello.
Well, hello.
Oh,
okay. That I don't know what happened there to mess up all my settings. I log on, haven't changed anything, and nothing's working. Are we live?
We are, and we have 1 minute, and we are on camera.
I'm in game. Who are we watching? I'm sorry, I was just like logged in, and it was just like. I'm in game. I'm ready to go. Just give me a name, and we'll get
D's
on.
Nuttius.
Oh, of course, because couldn't give me an easy one to start with.
Well, we're gonna have to find his tank. It might be Liet.
No, it's the other guy with the crazy name potentially. Yeah, Deweri Sekiro.
Oh, of course.
Of course, it's him. Okay, so we're gonna have level 5, 6, and 7 back to back action. Sekiro. Got him in one.
I got him. Yeah, I got him on the first spelling too. I'm super excited.
Wow. That's a good omen for today's show, hopefully. So we've got a tenacity team here up against, it looks like they're going to be against a raid elevate mixed team: Noob Slayer, Rawbit, Ravilex, Aram, and Chicken. This is a very, very good team, but it's a late play from the Reds here. Shozen, I'm not sure.
Is this a fort, man? Are they short one?
I'm not sure. Oh, Chicken has DC'd.
Oh, well.
Chicken has DC'd.
Right, we're going to give him about 20 seconds while I grab us another name.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. I'll have to have a look. They said they'll wait. They're not going to 3-cap them. Oh, Chicken is back. Chicken is back.
All right, that's good. We do have other matches up, so if this one goes poorly off the bat, we will take care of it. But it does look like Chicken is back before anything major has happened.
This could be a good one, actually.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This was actually 2 of the teams we had up for votes.
Rockin' Snow as well has the broadsword today. Aram on the one-hand crossbow. So it's a triple backline, by the way, for the Reds. It's a one-handed crossbow, double bow, ray of light as well. Wow, this is a nasty comp. Liet finds himself in an awkward spot, but Chicken, he leaps forward into the slam, gonna get controlled early on. Noob Slayer gets the pierce, but down goes the Judicator armor. Trying to stabilize things as those bows. Look at the spread. They're just peeling back, drawing the tank in. Big shield coming out, though. That Guardian helm. Remember, slightly longer cooldown than last week, but forcing the Tenacity boys back. They do get an early 10-point lead thanks to the DC. But now we'll see how they do on the offensive. Obviously, that 3 backline shows and is nice for hiding at the back, but a bit more awkward when you got to push, but definitely not when you can take down the enemy healer, as it seems they're going to open this one up nice and early.
Yeah, they're coming out quickly with a lot of pressure onto the blue team, really making them pay for that respect they showed in the beginning. As there goes Duer Red. Yeah.
I mean, when 2 bows get going, you're in trouble, aren't you, really? And this is the thing. Like, the one-hand arcane is brilliant at shutting down a bow, right? And often the tank is like, oh, great, I don't need to worry about the bows anymore because I've got an arcane. But when there's 2 bows spread wide, he's not going to be able to deal with that. So it's a Fiend's Cowl for Duerere. And they're gonna have to just keep an eye on 2 bows simultaneously, because if they get max shred on anybody,
it's over.
And then the bomb from the crossbow opens up. Like, look at this, Rocket Snow, yeah, it's drilled, and they're spreading so well. Noob Slayer running the Ironclad as well. We're not seeing so many Ironclads, but with this triple backline, the kidnap makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Parry from Rockin', but Rockin', he's at the stealth with those tenacities. He's running tenacity shoes for the mighty swing. He's running tenacity jacket for the adaptive defense. Now they get a nice little clump. That's a good purge. And this time, Tenacity have got an opportunity to open things up here. Chicken, though, we know one of the best under pressure healers there is. If anyone can keep a bunch of guys alive in a chaotic fight, Orb actually going to miss for 3 records. And now the bows are up on the high ground. Ravid, though, separated from his team. He's going to have to do the full rotate as the mighty slam comes in from Rockin' onto Rawbit. They do find Rawbit, and that's the Tenacity return 2-man stun. Ravids is in the fight now, but Chicken's starting to run out of energy. One more hit on Ravids will do it. He's knocked up. Chicken gets the save. Noob Slayer drops the Judy, and they should be able to reset. It's going to be 3 versus 4 right now as the cap is being taken. D's Nuttiest as well wasn't ready to get back in the fight, so it's not going to turn into a 3. They're going to get this 10 rotation, and here comes Rawbit back into the fray. Still rocking the double bow. Liet running low on energy, but he does have that Scholar's Cowl. Look at the drill on him. Like, he's
what
just
the
getting
heck?
absolutely
Wow.
murdered. He gets
nothing?
into the high ground.
Oh, no.
He gets into the Judy, and he still dies. These Nuttiest. He gets the mage armor off, but he
Did
nearly
somebody
dies.
hit the Guardian Helm on the wrong dude?
I don't know, but I mean, he was shredded and he got up. Aram, oh, that's a clutch cleric robe there. The emergency shield did come down, but the cleric robe definitely helped. Looks like D's Nuttiest. He's going to get bombed. Auto fire finishes the job. Aram manages to pull out of it. Rawbit in trouble, but now Chicken, you know, they got a 2-man advantage. Chicken can take care of this. So these boys, rightly so, they're playing aggressive, looking for more, but they're not going to get the caps. Dwere comes up, gets the Iron Breaker, but here comes the turnaround. Double shred, crossbow damage as well. They're going to find Rawbit. There goes the poison, energy shock. He blinks back. Chicken looking for the lineup for the slam. Oh, Chicken a little bit late to the party. He's actually going to get the longer cooldown there because Rawbit went down and he did not connect his big heal, which means he doesn't get the cooldown reduction. Oof. And yeah, they got some kills. Didn't turn it into caps and then got turned on. This one's looking like a brawl right now, Shozen.
Yeah, absolute brawl, back and forth, and that's what we love to see. Lewpac. We love to see a match where you can't predict the winner in the first 10 minutes.
Interesting that they have a bomb rock in snow because obviously with that parry ability, he's built to fight these one-hand crossbows. Here comes the early 4-man rotation. It's going to be a 4v4 down here. Liet, though, instantly pops his energy shield. I think he's learned from the last ones. And honestly, Dwere, he cannot, like, overextend here. They have an ironclad and they have enough range DPS to destroy a tank. No, actually, Noof, they're not going to go for the Hurricane there. Choosing to play a little bit safe. Bomb onto Dwere again. Takes it onto his healer and his backline. But they're going to give up the cap this time, I think, unless Dwere can find the angle. No, there it goes. They save 10 points off the rotation. But now it's this triple backline trying to get up the choke. And this is where the problems arise. The swap and bop doesn't work. He mistimed it. D's Nuttiest. But look at Rocket Stowe. Look at Rocket Stowe. Miles out of position thanks to that kidnap.
No.
There's the save, though. Reckless comes in to save him. Emergency shield goes down. And this is the brawl. They've pushed down into the open. The bows need to go to work. Yeah, they might find him anyway. There's the deadly shot. Finishes Reckless. Rock and Snow. He's out there. These Nuttiest, he just gets absolutely murdered. And then the Aram's auto fire sticks him through the blink and still connects. And this is an explosive combo. I mean, it can be beaten, but if you don't control them, they can just destroy anything. Like Dwere will die here, by the way. He might save this rotation, he might not. But whatever happens, he will die because of the power of these bows. Wow, 3-man stun. You wouldn't mind that in the middle of the fight, but he's not going to get it. And 10 going to go to the red team here. And this is 87 to 87. A dead heat right now.
It's so close. I mean, it can't get any closer than that unless it's 1v1.
Yeah. And it's going to be a full reset. And will these boys switch anything up, I wonder? Nasty wounds. He's got the Hood of Tenacity. No, he has to go to the Fiend's Cowl. These guys cannot allow these bows to run riot. Like, I wouldn't even mind seeing Liet go to a mage robe here. Right? These Nuttiest. These Nuttiest.
Baby Quega is going to get
robe.
pressured here. Full stacks. Oh, I'm on the wrong match. God damn it.
Like, where is everyone?
No, I always keep a second match up, Lewpac, because I got to make sure we have one to go to. And I
can't conversate two at once. Down goes the Judy. Dwere with a very offensive Judy. Rockin can do a lot of damage with this broadsword, but the problem is the counter pressure here. Like, a broadsword is a great finishing weapon. Like, it's such a high damage threat when you go. He's not running the. I don't believe he's running the Stalker Hood variant, so it's not like he can like blast them from 50 like we used to see. And there we go, Chicken and Aram, and this is going to be Ravid as well. 3 in quick succession. Rawbit may get stunned and done here. He gets swapped. Double magic shot comes out. Armor pierce. There's the stun. Oh, there's the knock up, but he's gonna sneak into the tent. Noob Slayer, however.
Slayer is not gonna get out of here. He's getting caught.
He's getting shot.
Is he gonna get out of this?
He's running for his life. He's
Beautiful.
cartwheels. Oh, he cartwells and blinks the magic shock.
That was really good
fancy
by Noob.
footwork. Call this man Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance, because the fancy footwork was off the chain there.
And they're going to
This
get a
is-
3 cap off of this one, Lewpac. They've
This is
turned this
such a
2
close
into a
match.
3, and it's... We're about to switch
12
leads
deaths
again.
already. Oh, my goodness.
This is a nice match.
Definitely. By the way, Aram, interesting for Aram, right? He's running a Spectre Hood Cleric Robe crossbow, right? So he gets 2 uses. He basically gets like 6 seconds of invulnerability up front. So he can play super aggressive during that. And he can walk it and then save his blink to get out. Kind of like that build. It could run into energy problems, though, is the only thing. He does have a Limhurst, and he isn't playing energetic. He's playing well prepared. So once his Limhurst is gone, he's really got to watch his energy, especially if he's slamming his chest piece twice in succession, as well prepared. Liette getting drilled, but he's soaking the damage quite well. Dwere going to drop the Judy bubble on the choke. They're going to push down, I think, looking for Ravid, but they draw them in. And here we go. The explosive arrow is going to work. Ravid and Rorbit, they are stacking up, though, and that is the one thing they don't want to do, because it does give Liette the opportunity to double purge them. And a double purge from that Arcane will probably win a fight there. If he can get both quivers gone. Reckless, they're going to pop the emergency shield. Aram pops his Cleric. Don't know if that's first or second. Liette on the high ground. The auto fire nearly finished him, but Ravid connects. They get the trade. Rockin' Snow. Did he just... He just mighty blowed Ravid from uphill with the broadsword. So the melee broadsword connects through the wall and killed him there. That was pretty good, I have to say. Or it was a reflect kill, potentially, with the parry. I'm not entirely sure, but Rockin' Snow, he's going to get... Oh, one more will do it! And they are going to find it. Can they trade? D's Nuttius is right up there, trading with Rorbit, but there's the emergency shield. He doesn't get the stun. Where he misses the stun, and it's going to be yet again a swing Shozen. It's going to be 10 points going the other way. It's not going to be 20, though, I don't think.
Nope.
They're still fighting, actually. They're actually still fighting up here.
There's some fighting on the second level here.
This is a
Liette just got
mad
snagged.
match for level 5.
If he had just hit D's, they could have followed that up and probably taken him out with that shot off the top.
Done onto Noob Slayer, but the emergency shield. Look how much that shield absorbs. Literally absorbs everything they throw out there. Chicken is not going to have any trouble keeping his man alive, but there's the interrupt onto the Hurricane. He actually tried to play like interference there and just buy some space, but he ended up getting his Hurricane cancelled. I don't think Tenacity are going to be able to do anything with it right now, though. I think they're just going to get held at bay by the Elevate Raid mix team. Bit of menace up in there as well. Dwere, oh my goodness, that's inside his Judy. He's still getting blasted down to nothing. Reckless gets it all under control, and Ravid, great time in there. The silence on Chicken, the pressure on Ravid, that was beautiful from Tenacity. They're probably going to find Aram as well. Does get one Cleric, resets the Cleric. He's got the second available, but it's not going to be doing anything if he's stunned, and he does go down, and that should maybe be the end of it. I don't know. If they get Chicken, they should be able to close this one out, because by the time Chicken respawns,
they're going to get Noob Slayer
they're going to
here.
get a
He's
3.
done.
Noob Slayer could make it 22, and that is GG.
Yeah,
if
they
Noob
just shot
Slayer
him, yep.
dies, the cap switches are worth 2 points, and the next rotation is worth 20 points. And Tenacity are going to take this one in an absolute bloodbath of a
fantastic
match. 19 kills between the two teams. 10-9, in fact, was the scoreline. And I'm glad, because, you know, Tenacity did something good manners at the start. Chicken was disconnected. They didn't 3-cap them. They let them, you know, have a fair shot at the match. And they came out, you know, karma comes round. And they won an absolute banger of a match. Do we have anything still going? I doubt it.
I'm taking a look right now.
We can check.
We're getting to the point where nothing should be up, to be honest.
Could still be some low levels,
we do
though,
have
I
a
guess.
level 5 still going. Nope. That's the one we just watched, and it's just late reporting. Oh, God. Too easy with 2 and a... Okay, I'll spell this for you if this one's still going. Just a second. Let me...
Okay.
And it does look like it's still going.
Oh, baby. Okay.
Oh. No 3 in that. 2EZZ.
2 Easy. Oh, that's not too bad. It looks like 79 to 38. Gwileka of Blue Army War Gods. Is this level 5, is it? Oh, too easy. Was looking for some loot there. Went into the tent. This one's going to be a 10-point rotation.
A level 3 Lewpac. There
Okay.
are no more level 5 still going.
Okay, that's cool. They actually get back capped. Wow. Win the fight, push to 10, and lose 10 points. That is not what you want to see. But they're gonna grab this one. It's looking wow, 13-2. War Gods are massacring Blue Army right now. Make that 13-4. I'm actually not sure how this scoreline is so tight though. Surely, hang on. Surely Volcon Death is setted. He's died 5 times. So it looks like they're sitting 10 and
right,
Too
let me see if I
Easy
got
is
anything on.
calling them rats in Say Chat.
Why?
This guy
Why
is
rats?
this guy trash talking in a level 3?
Rats. Yeah, he's doing a lot of rats. Maybe he's seen some of them in well, it is Blue Army. You know, he might have a reason for it.
Now they're calling each other disgusting.
And that is the last match we have going.
My goodness. Well, it's
just
not
some-
the last match of tonight, though, Shozen. We
No,
still
it's
have
not.
level
We have
6 and
sixes,
7.
7s. This is going to be a good night. I enjoy this
My
night.
goodness. So, how was today's action as well? I know we had a lot of stuff going on.
ZVZ is a little weird right now, as the war seems to be moving from the 18 UTC time slot over to 21.
You might have
And
to change the
the-
show over then.
I'm going to have to think of something. Should be a good one. These guys are
Oh,
getting pretty good.
definitely.
These guys have been coming on in the last few weeks. They've started to get better and better. You may recognize baby Gaga out there. We've been watching him quite a bit.
Not in a guild now, though.
Yeah, well,
He was. I mean, this guy is quite a popular pickup for a guild, right?
Mhm.
Simply because he generates a lot of kill fame for a guild because of the 8-3 corrupted dungeons. You know, getting 5 to 8 million per kill added to your weekly kill fame is not bad. Mr. Z, oh wow, he's on the Spirit Hunter. He's on the Royal Armor Spirit Hunter. We have seen this slightly represented before. I'm still not sure how I feel about it compared to something like a Pike, but it definitely is an interesting choice. I like the tenacity. Impaler variant for the big burst damage. Royal Armor is something I think people are sleeping on, though. I think Royal
Okay.
Armor is pretty good because
Drain.
yeah, well, we see how close the energy fights are a lot of times in here, but it also gives energy to your teammates. Like,
Right,
it helps
yeah,
your
that's-
team with their energy management.
And it hurts theirs, yeah.
And if you're good with it, right, it allows the rest of your teammates to be that slightly bit greedier. Like, we know that everybody has to put energy management into their build one way or the other.
You have to, for the team, yes. You have
But
to, your
with
team has to.
this, you know, they can be a bit more greedy. Durenton getting knocked up.
Durenton
This
getting
spear is
bopped.
really stabbing him, but down comes the emergency shield. That tanks a lot of
So
damage.
much
There's
work.
the stun.
Oh, there's
the
a nice
Impaler.
stun. Are they going to follow it up?
He's
Nope, they're
actually
not going to
pops his
follow it up.
resistant, pulls out. Pops his resistant, pulls out. Suriel and Prince going at it. Dr. Liberal, dumbass. These guys have moved to conflict, I believe. Dr. Liberal, Prince of Death. This wasn't a conflict team last
No,
week,
it wasn't.
was it?
No, I don't believe it was. I believe this is a new team. Funstealer is in chat. He can tell us. Yeah.
This was a last warn team last week.
Well, a
Suriel
lot of
and
people are
Black
switching
Order.
teams, and
But this is what
I
we said
don't want to
about a lot,
talk about it because I don't want to get people mad at me for saying that they lost about 100 members from their guild when we said that this would happen. I don't want to point that out.
Well, the thing is, GVGers, right, can get to the 65 days, get the reward from last warn, and then
Go help another guild.
switch
Yeah.
over to another guild for the money.
Right,
Seems
and then
good.
they can help
Durenton
them get
and-
that
Durenton and Baby
that gold or crystal ranking, and that in the last final weeks, that kind of stuff can be very profitable.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I really don't rate.
Oh, and now Master Zen
Pushing.
getting pushed hard down on the bottom. Is he gonna survive, Lou?
He's got
Yes,
that royal armor. He's got that royal armor, like
good.
just getting everybody topped. He's inside the Judy. He's gonna be okay, but Sabota, unfortunately, is not good. Bop actually from Baby Gregor bops his teammate away with the geyser. Actually saves Sabota. 2 hits. Sabota needs to blink. There goes the return. There's no deaths, by the way, and no caps other than the initial caps. That stun on Sabota's a problem. gets Pretum up. Dr. Liberal needs to be careful. Impaler, he manages to dodge. There goes the energy shield. Orb comes in. These Guardian helmets, right, are just, these are prolonging fights massively right now. Like that extra 3,000, but Dr. Liberal, he gets
Dr.
more
Liberal,
agony. The
nice
orb
heal,
comes in,
saved him.
But that spear
not
does
enough.
so much damage.
Is it gonna save him?
He
Nice
survives
bubble.
again. And this fight has been going for
Guardian
3
helm
minutes.
saving their
Shozen.
ass, dude.
And
These
this
bubbles.
the royal armor could end up being the difference maker,
Okay.
right?
Yep,
Because he's
Blue has
constantly
heals,
good
energy,
purge,
yep.
good purge from Dr. Liberal there. But they are hurting for energy. Down goes another emergency shield. That's a really nice spear there. Goes through the whole team. Baby Gregor puts down that Judicator on the choke, and he's just trying to get some space for his boys. But now, Mr. Zen, he's got no energy. He's going to have to wait for his next royal rotation. They're not capping, though. This is here comes the royal armor. Is it going to get purged this
He's
time?
still
No,
at
it's
one
not.
cap apiece. 149, 149 at 4 minutes into the match. Okay.
He needs to spear them
Looks
on
like
this
an even
choke here.
match.
That's another big Guardian helm for both teams, tanking up all of this damage. They're trying to run down Sabata, but Baby Guerra is so good with these geysers, knocking his boy away. Like this micro play is brilliant from them. The Judy goes down. This time, though, there's the hammer from the Shadow Caller. Shield goes up. Everybody's okay. These Guardian helmets. Durenton, he's going to get poisoned. He gets knocked, but there goes the shield boots as well. We're going to get some extra shield to go with our shielding. Another Guardian helmet's coming up to 5 minutes,
save.
Shozen.
This is
There's
ridiculous,
a 2-man
Lewpac.
stun, though, but there's no... Oh, they needed the corrupting
this is
steel
meta,
impaler combo.
meta moose level of still going on. But totally Kyle's going to go up there and get that cap. I think he's about halfway now. And
Is he,
unless
though? 'Cause
Pretum can get
Pretum's
him.
going to go up and stop him. Surely he's
Pretum
going to
can't
stop
get
him.
him.
He gets the cap, and now are we going to see our first death before the 5-minute mark? I can't remember seeing a match go 5 minutes without a death. Wow, that
Meta
Shadow
moose.
Caller. That
Meta
Shadow
moose.
Caller just got absorbed by the defensive shield of the Guardian Helm. Again, it's such a great ability because you can actually just bait him into using his Shadow Caller. You still eat the resistance debuff, but it's not that long. And if you can just wipe off that damage, it's actually quite a good way to push the choke. Like, allow them to drop their AoEs, shield it up, and then just go in because they've used their biggest stuff. Pratom, he's getting sent back. Oh, good dodge. This double tank. The problem for Black Order is not only are they getting energy drain non-stop, they're running double tank. We talk time and time again how Suriel's build is a, it is a DPS hybrid tank. But right now, Mr. Zen, look at their energy. Look at Durenton's energy.
They're
look
done.
at Suriel's energy. It just went on too long, and everybody ran out of energy. It's almost
they're gonna
like it
win
was
this.
being drained.
Yeah. Well, I think more importantly, it's just that the other team was getting its energy back. And this is really just attrition, man. Attrition. We've seen this before in old metas, but this has been a crazy match. And now Prince of Death goes. That is, what is that? 3 for that one?
I'll be honest. I want to see a Magini switch to an even song right now.
Yep. 3
Like,
deaths for the red team.
Like imagine he's got the even song, so they're losing on the damage and healing momentum as well. Like right now, there's no bow, right? There's no bow. You can purge. Okay, so you can purge the purities. You can purge the fury.
The shields.
The shield is now purgeable. It was
Yes,
actually
that's
bugged
what
to
it's
start
for.
with.
That's what this is for.
No,
is
I
just
don't
to
think
stop
it is.
shields.
I don't
Yeah.
think it is. Like the shield is only 3 seconds. Like it's by the time you react and send the purge out, unless you're like preparing for it. Honestly, like the even song right now, reducing their healing output would be a game changer. Like they're using the royal armor, like they're winning on value, right? They're winning on value over time. So the even song would definitely help them with this. I don't hate the purge, but I just don't think it's as important because a spear's auto attack range doesn't care about a purity. He can actually attack through. There's a 2-man stun and pierce. Great combo. Knockup comes out. Durenton playing very aggressive with that holy. You love to see it, but the Judy goes down. The shield goes down. They're going to ride this out. And here comes that royal armor energy drain once again. Can't really get more than one, though. He's trying to focus on Dr. Liberal. Dr. Liberal going to pop his resist pot, go in. Geyser again. The Geyser knock. Baby Jera, he's just really good with these geysers. Again, He knocks his boy away. The purge comes out though. Pratorm, he's got the nasty wounds. He's going to be in trouble here. Needs to keep peeling for a few more seconds. Get inside Sabota's purity, but Sabota needs to get inside that royal. Okay, he does have his energy pot, so he's going to be fine. And the heals are coming out. The slam onto Mester. Durenton's getting run down, but the physical resistance from that Scholar's Cow shield is going to keep him up. Pratorm is still under fire.
No,
and this
Pratorm was
time,
doing fine.
He's finally going to die.
And then he got caught, man. He was doing fine. They kind of got the heals on him. They got him topped off. They had him all set. They went over and they started going over onto Master Zen, and then they turned immediately as soon as the cooldowns were up, because he just didn't have any left. They used all his defensive and
They've sent one guy capping. It's a 4v4, and they're all stacked as well. So Mr. Zen is going to get good energy value. Durenton, he gets knocked. He's already blinked. Oh, that's a great stun. Prince of Death. Prince of Death with the big plays there. Oh, nice orb. Sabota finding a nice little angle. Comes in with the reset and the shield. Oh my days. That is a lot of damage absorption. Durenton, he's stuck in the middle. Totally Carl's grabbed one cap. They've only grabbed one cap. And it's back to a 5v5. The grind is real from this last one raid team right now.
They're doing work here. I'm very impressed.
This is one hell of a match. And it's one of those comps that's got to be so frustrating to play against. Like Prince of Death.
Gaga's going to go. Nice shield. Are you kidding? But he purged it. That was done. Okay, nicely done. But he didn't get to follow it up. Actually, no, I think he lost it from damage. Never mind. I'm looking over and there's just nothing to purge.
I think they've really got to get, like, the value. That's a nice purge from Dr. Liberal. Shuts down that Royal Armor before it does anything. Prince of Death is struggling. Totally Kyle. Oh, totally. He threw the Corrupted Steel. But Totally Kyle got the cap already, and the Corrupted Steel missed. Now Imagini, he gets knocked. Oh, he's going to be okay. Sabota again living on the edge. He hasn't got an energy pot for quite a while, though. This could be problematic. But there goes his Limhurst cape in the nick of time. He's back in business. Yep. And this fight continues. It's been going on for 10 minutes solid. Suriel going to get knocked. He's hella tanky, though. They need Pratorm shredding if they want to get anything. And actually, the Conflict team wants to peel back and just regain some energy, because Mr. Zen's Royal Armor has been causing them problems. He could get right in the back and pop it here. He's draining Kyle. He's draining Durenton. It's not too much on its own, though. Like, it's not going to full drain somebody on its own. But over a 10-minute fight, it's a lot of energy drained. You have to pull back.
Like you said, it's a double.
Cooler.
It's energy for and against. And if you can just tilt things in your favor during these long back and forth battles, it can be the deciding factor, especially when you just can't get the kill pressure out when people have their cooldowns up. But Baby Giga is really low on energy here. He's going to need to do something.
Well, I've noticed his teammates have not been really in it as much. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's been using that energy drain, but his teammates haven't been getting the value of it, because he's just pressuring the targets because of the way he's playing. Pratorm once again is in trouble. The Shadow Caller comes down. Durenton, he's getting drained. He's getting pushed here, but he's going to get back into the fight. The Impaler is really stopping him from getting in there. Like, I don't think Mr. Zen will ever get him, but if Imagini gets on top with the double shocks at the same time, Sabota, oh, there's the stun, and they grab that healer kill.
And this could be a 3 kill. This could be a 3 kill.
It's 108 to 7-5 right now. There's going to be at least two. I don't think they'll get a third here unless.
Well, Master Zen just got bopped back.
Oh yeah,
all the way to.
They've got 2 purities, but he had the blink. There's the swap. There's the knock. There's the pierce. Magic shock on top.
Oh, the Guardian again.
He is going to die. He is going to die after the shield. There you go.
Save. What the beautiful play.
What a match so far. This is going to be a 3 cap. And it's going to go to 79 to 75 on this rotation.
Lewpac, this is a good match. There are matches ending right now.
I'm sure there is. This one's barely got started. I don't know. I just felt that there's a switch up here. Like, these 2 tanks are very annoying. He's actually going to switch to the. Oh no, he's onto the third. No, he's sticking with it. I mean, he's really not getting the openings to get value out of this Stalker Hood. Generally, the people that are getting Stalker Hooded and killed were dying anyway. Imagine he puts away the Arcane, though. Yeah, he agrees that the one hand isn't really doing its thing. And I like this. 2 tanks. I really, really like this firewall build. It's really good against both of these tanks. Particularly like, you know, Suriel leaping around. He misses the E, actually. The heavy smash doesn't land. Suriel going to get purged of the Fury as Mr. Zen goes to town now. Imagini, there's the
Instant
slam,
pressure
though.
in the corner.
Yeah, they're getting bullied in the corner by the Shadow Caller. He's finding good space for these E's. Totally Carl, going to get stabbed. There comes the reset. There comes the shield as well. Going to absorb something, but it's already gone. And now the follow-up. Suriel duking it out up against this wall. Here comes the drain again onto Totally Kyle. No one getting value on it. He's only hitting one target, and no one in his team is grabbing that regen. So it's really not getting the value you can from a Royal Armor. But I think, like, if you're playing something like an aggressive triple front line, you could really do something with it. Gregor looking for something onto the healer, but he's going to get stunned. Suriel trying to make something happen. Imagini's Fireball, though. This is actually helping a lot, but there, Suriel's E on the one-hand mace can just leap straight over. Double knock-up. There's 3 of them in the Royal Armor. That's more like it. Gregor gets instantly hit, like, energy to full as well from that Royal Armor. That's how you want to use it. Imagini hunkers down in the corner with the Firewall, manages to sidestep Suriel's leap. There comes the slam, but they are 3-cap this whole fight. They need to find Durenton. Durenton gets 1 shield. He gets another shield. Gregor's
gonna go.
Committed. The shield boots come out. Gregor, there's the reset from Sabata. Sabata gets swapped. He's going to blink back. Magic shots are raining down. Here comes the slam onto Zen, but he's going to be fine. They need to rotate straight to top.
They need to hurry up and they need to get the reset. They need to get the heals on Baby Gwega. And
Zen he wants to swap. He wants to do something. He's either going to go for a back cap or swap gear here. Looks like he wants to swap gear, but I think he just grabbed it and he's looking to get out of combat. Yeah, they're not going to get the cap here. There's going to be a rotate. He's desperately trying to stay out of combat, so he wants to swap something.
I'm going to see if there's anything still going.
I mean, it's 15 minutes. This one's got at least another 2 minutes in it. He sidesteps there. He's not.
There's nothing running.
He's not swapping here.
That was just a big waste of time then. That was just a big waste of time then.
It's also double Sacred Scepter on the Clothies. So it's really hard to run any sort of CC here, which is another reason they probably switched off the Arcane, because those silences don't last very long against Sacred Scepters. Dr. Liberal getting poked down. But this now, the Reds seem to have much more control of this. You know, we saw them really struggle to push it over the line at first, and then they got run down. The cap actually went, though. The North cap went, so we've got 3 more minutes of this. They've got plenty of time to find their opening. I just don't know who they're going to get, though. I mean, the 2 tanks offer so much control. You really can't clump on one tank to kill him without letting the other tank land a big stun. They just need to play time and try and get a kill. Durenton's in big trouble here, though. Sacred Scepter comes in clutch. He's going to leap.
Easy leap,
He's used a lot here. And he's still got Gregor. He's still got Zen on top of him. Oh, good use of the Purity. Dr. Liberal's going to need a heal here, though, behind the Impaler. Look at the damage.
Oh, the Impaler. Oh, perfect timing.
The guy's going to find it, and now Durenton, he's going to have to blink. I don't think he's got his reset. Good stun from Prince of Death. The Royal Armor coming into the back line. They need to turn this. They need to turn this into at least 1 cap or another kill.
And very quickly, too, because they're about to lose another 10. It's going to be 19-70. They need to do some work.
Okay, they're getting south. They are 4v4 getting south. Is it going to get interrupted? They grab it. It's going to be 10 in their favor, Shozen.
And they're going to get
29-59.
They
but
lost
it cost them Pratom. And it's going to be back to a 5v4 in favor of the Reds. But they're going to have to weather the storm. And Magini puts up the firewall once again. Gregor, he's having to pull back. Kyle doesn't connect the armor pierce onto Gregor. They can't find this Zen again with this Royal Armor, but Kyle has bopped him well away from his teammates right now. He's going to have to take a little bit of a wide run. Imagine he's stepping forward. Nice
he's got to get a heal. He gets the shield.
The guy's a bop to save. Love it. Again.
Some great moves here.
These knocks with the Geyser are really coming in clutch. And like it can be very...
They've already lost cap, Lewpac. They lost top cap.
But can they trade here? They've got the 5v5.
If they can get the fight here, but I don't think they can. I think their DPS just got eaten by a shield. They're down on timers. They're gonna have a real hard time keeping
is
Zen
back
alive.
In the fight. Magini's getting wailed on. He gets a shield. Down goes the Judy, so they can hunker down on this choke point. They really don't want to push down the choke, but
14.
The CC of these tanks is just controlling them from finding the kills. Imagini's in big trouble. He's stunned on this wall. Shield boots go up. He's going to be okay. The shield helmet and the shield boots. All of the shields are deployed. Now, Mr. Zen, he's just not having the impact you want with this spear right now.
No.
Like,
Well, not right now. Well, it seems like the other team is doing a much better job of dealing with it now. They've adjusted a little bit. And
there's actually a back cap going on. There's a back cap going on.
Well,
a
they're about to
rotation.
lose a couple of players here if they're not careful.
I think the 4v4 actually suits them though. I think
Okay.
the 4v4 really helps them because it's
It takes
two
away a
tanks.
tank.
Like if
Takes
one of the
away a
DPS
tank, yeah.
goes to defend the back cap, you're left against 2 tanks and a healer with 1
Right.
DPS. Like the kill pressure just goes.
Either you take away one of the tanks or you take away one of the DPS, and both those put it into a more favorable matchup for your
Yeah,
team.
but the tank probably can't fight the 1v1. That's
No.
the issue. So it
Can
probably
interrupt.
has to be the Shadow Caller.
Okay.
In which case you lose a lot of your utility. And don't forget, Dr. Liberal plays a mid-range arcane. But it's not going to matter unless they can
Suriel.
find Suriel. The shield boots come out. More shields are going to be needed. Durenton's got things under control. The stun goes out to
Gwega.
Zen. Gwega wants to come in. They're
Gets the
coming
shield.
back. Oh, great. Shield helmet. But can Sabata find the reset? He does find the reset. Pratom's got the angle, but the magic shocks are coming. One more
is
kill
it.
will end this.
Pratom.
Pratom is in the corner. Orb comes out. Pierce goes onto the boat. Another shield comes down. Suriel missing the swipe there. Can they finish one? It's not going to matter. If they can just survive 25 seconds, they win anyway. But if they find the kill, they can close this one out right now. Imagini goes aggressive. He's in no man's land. He's going to go down. Prince of Death finds the kill. Onto Imagini. A 20-minute banger. Only 10 kills, but non-stop back and forth action. A pure grinder of a match. And yeah, the double tank lineup that we've seen sort of they didn't start off as this double tank, but it's working really well. And as far as I know, no one else is running this, which is what I really like about it.
97,000 for Master Zen.
What damage?
Yeah.
I stand corrected, but I mean, 97,000 is only good if it's converted into kills.
Right.
97,000 damage into shields is nothing. In fact, does it even count damage into shields? It must do.
It's gotta. Derek says there was he misses the drama of getting GVGers to and from the zone. It often had more content than the GVG itself.
Oh, mate,
100%.
People used to
100%,
fully
yeah.
like zone cap blockade to save a farm and stuff. The amount of like, oh, he's riding the Sabertooth Rex. You gotta admire that, Shozen, that flex. Yeah, the amount of like effort that was put in to stop 5 people having a GVG was insane. They gone with a tank. The 4-1 split with the tank up front. Bunny team's on the fire. Geminex is on his Daybreaker. Now, this Daybreaker build I love. You know I'm a fan of this build. They got the mid-range Arcane actually on ARAM, and this is Elevate Raid, the Chicken team, who we saw have quite a close match before, but not quite able to put it over the line. They're obviously still in the level 6s. This will be a very big test for them. You know, we've got a Crystal Championship winner here. We've got a bunch of finalists as well. Like this is no joke of a team right now, is it? And
No, it's a damn good team.
Rebane is like one of the healers I rate the highest, but then so is Chicken actually. Chicken is insane under pressure. Rebane is a very consistent one. Look at that shield, that 3-man knock-up. That was problematic for the Raid Elevate Menace mix team there. But the counter on the 2 stun into the Iron Breaker from Noob Slayer. Down goes that the Armor of Valor. And the Armor of Valor is definitely going to have a lot of value here for getting
Geminex
through
in
the
trouble
front line.
here.
They're getting eaten right now, though. And they are just getting walked over. But they're peeling nicely. And
Aramis in trouble here.
Rorbit...
If they can turn it.
Oh, they found Bunny
Nope.
team. They found Bunny
Champ is
team.
done.
Is there going to be a trade or is it going to be a reset? I don't think so. This frontline heavy team, by the way.
These guys have got to get out of here.
Yeah, they've got this Fury Halberd, right? They've got this Valor Daybreaker. Great shield. Great shield there. Oh, they dodged the orb.
So
Masterful.
close. These guys with the incredible footwork here. Well done, guys. Absolutely incredible. Oh, apparently Raffican got the ace against him.
Oh, really? From who?
Kyle. Just Kyle.
Oh, wow. That's a good match right there.
Actually,
Again, consistency's been their problem though. Like there's no doubting their ability, but their consistency is not quite there yet, which is why we haven't seen like the big results. They've taken stomp wins against good teams though.
Yeah, they have.
Notice Bunny team as well. The Royal Rune coming down. He's running the Great Fire Royal Rune build, so it's like a very, very interesting one. And look at that. Ravid takes a beating early on, but shield after shield comes down. Nasty Wounds does get dropped, but it's a little bit too late. Ravid still getting walked. Chicken runs interception with that purity. Ravid pops the resistance as well. He's going to be fine. In the meantime, Bunny and Rebane are nowhere near the main fight. This triple tanky frontline, though, they're just getting pressured out. Honestly, Ravid is doing such a good job of keeping one of them back at all times. They're really not able to just train somebody like they would. It's another situation where potentially the Evensong could play really well. Buddy team dodges the orb, but he's going to be in a bit of trouble. Ravid nearly goes down. The Guardian Helm goes up. Oh, Champ goes really low. And then another emergency shield comes down. Bunny team pops the energy. They're waiting for that reset. Judy, good knock up. Rebane gets the reset off for his boys, though. And now they're going to look for a turn. Buddy team trying to drop the pressure here. Gets some good damage on the choke. Pumping ARAM full of fire. He counters with the silence. Noob Slayer lands another beautiful stun. Oh, it's a 3-man stun on the choke.
What
Surely
save?
they can follow up on this.
What
the
a
Terror
save.
part goes down. The fire goes down, but they can't do anything. Nasty Wounds is dropped, and it's still 2 cap against
What a
Bunny.
save.
Pressuring the cap. It's a 5.
Great. Oh my God, double
Guys
fives.
into a 5-man stun into a 5-man daybreaker, and they still don't die. That was absolutely unbelievable. Surely there's no
Where is
coming back
Jeff?
from that, though. Chicken does his best to stabilize, but there is no way, surely, they can come back from this. Rawbit is getting pumped and dumped on the choke. He's still alive. The shield comes down. Chicken gets the reset, and they're going to look for the turn. Unbelievably, not one of them died. They did lose the cat, but that was ferocious stuff on that choke point there. Oh my goodness. And now they're going to turn it round. Another stun. The stun's whiffed on the choke. Champ managed to thread it through everybody and not hit anyone with that stun. And Champ's going to drop.
Oh
Alex
my
is going to
God.
drop.
How did they turn this Lewpac?
Are they going to get 10? They're going to get 10. I think they're going to get 10 against here. It's going to be like milliseconds in it. Yeah, they get 10 against with that timing. Oh my goodness. What did we just see, Shozen? Like that, a 5-man geyser into a 5-man stun that wasn't cleansed. The Daybreaker runs through everybody. Bunny team drops the pillar on them. Like how? With a halberd in the middle of it all. Oh my goodness. That was phenomenal from Noob Slayer and the boys there to survive.
I'm just blown away, Lewpac. I'm completely without the words. My brain is now in a fuzzy, weird state of what the hell did I just see? A double stun? A double 5-man stun, and they couldn't pull it out.
Yeah, it was. I mean, that should have just been it. There should have just been no coming back from that. But they peeled back. They got pushed down the second choke as well. And they had the caps, but now it's the 3-man pressure. They're looking for the dive. Poison goes out. Obviously, Champ, we've seen this. Like people running this poison build as well now. No mark lock, no resistance. The tank's getting more aggressive than ever. Like he's running a Limhurst and energetic. Geminex, his Valor keeps him going there. There goes the silence.
Oh my
Rawbit's
God.
shield comes up. The pump from the fire. I just don't think Bunny team's having as much impact in this fight as he would like. Like he's got the auto cast abilities with no cast time to avoid these interrupts, because obviously there's the geyser, there's the magic shock. There's so much to stop him if he's playing like an infernal or whatever. But it's just
Lewpac, I gotta interrupt here. I'm watching the Rafikon match on the other side versus Prince of Death and Totally Kyle. It is currently 149-29. Absolute domination by the Conflict team. Complete throws by the Rafikon team. Someone running into tent, just suiciding and bad manners across the board.
Oh, really?
Just-
Well, I mean, to be fair, like that team, the Rafikon team, they've been trash talking a lot in their wins lately.
Well, they
like,
shouldn't be trash talking if they're getting 149 owed, which they're about to do. Oh,
certain
not the
members on
way.
that team have really got on board with the trash talk. Bunny team trying to find ARAM here. Good angle on him. He's getting some decent pump here. And of course, the good thing about the fire is it blitzes through these Scholar Cowls. Scholar Cowl resistance is primarily physical, so the fire is very, very nice here. And this constant It's constant orbing. Aram stole Bunny Team's fireball there to try and protect himself. But Ravidex trades for Geminex, but Aram does go down. 3 versus 4 into the 3 cap, and it's Tank and Halberd up front right now. Halberd's being played by both. Interestingly enough, and they're just stacking up in this duty, and they're just holding their ground. They're like, we've got a 3 cap. You've got to kill us. You know, we're going to get 20 points. They just got to dive chicken here. Like, it's literally only a Halberd to just dive
149-0, Lewpac. 149-0.
Wow.
Yeah.
There'll be some banter off of that
conflict. Come on.
Rawbit is getting the knock up. They just held 3 versus 4. They just held a 3 cap. The 5th is back, and he didn't back cap either. Interesting that, actually. Geminex comes back, doesn't back cap, and now they're in trouble. Aram actually rotated round, I believe, on his respawn. He rotated round to watch for the back cap. He was so convinced there was going to be one that he went to check it, and now it's 2 minutes left on this timer. 2 minutes away from defeat here, Shozen.
That's
madness.
It's more even than we've ever seen before, Lewpac. More even than we've ever seen before.
They're going into the tent, and that's probably
that means that I go with the old standby at this point. I say it's Cargera taking the Crystal League championship again.
I don't know, because I don't think they're invincible either.
They're not invincible, but consistent. And we've seen the rest of these teams have some serious difficulties with consistency.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I will concede that for sure. And I mean, they've already got the win under their belt.
Like, you ever seen Cargera's team lose a 149-0?
Yeah, I saw them lose it to Rafficon.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
like, do you know what I mean?
No, that was at the beginning of the season. You're right. It did happen.
Like, I don't think it's that clear cut right now.
No,
I definitely think you could argue that they're favorites. I'm just watching the Mighty Frogs team also getting dropped here.
Yeah,
your boy Bokix.
Well, he just they took that one.
Just finished there, yeah.
Yep, they just won that one versus the Mighty Frogs. Yep, good match from them. I already reported on the Rafficon team, my favorite team.
Absolutely
getting
destroyed. I mean, we got a video of that?
I don't want to show that, man.
Is it just they just got out-comped or what? I don't know.
Let's find out. Cryan, what would you say happened there? I know you were watching that match and you were reporting to us live here in Twitch. What do you have any information on how this went down? Was it just a meltdown of composure and they just lost their business and couldn't come back and regain their composure? Or was it a situation with a
can be
bad
real.
comp? Oh, it was the tilt from the 2-tank comp. They're saying that it's unfair and they just went full spaz.
It's definitely it's definitely a tough comp to beat, but at the same time, like, it's not an unbeatable comp. It's not completely AIDS, but honestly, I think that you need to be prepared to bring 2 Merc hoods back into that fight. Like, instead of going 2 Guardian, 1 Merc, 2 Merc, 1 Guardian. Like, I know Guardian's amazing right now, but the downtime of being stunned again, it's just not great. Like, the 3 plate comps might work better, but at the same time, those guys are very likely to get triple stunned as well. So you might not get the value in terms of the stun duration, but you'll get the value in terms of hitting 3 guys simultaneously. It's just a very awkward comp to play against.
True.
I really like it.
We have Ace Beans and Heckven. You have won the raffle. Whisper me to claim your prize. I know Heckven's going to be sad if he doesn't claim this prize. He's always here, and he's always in global chat as well, saying, I watched the show. You better hurry up and figure out how to claim his prize, because if you don't claim it, you don't get it.
No, exactly. You gotta be in it to win it, and you gotta claim it to get it. That's the way it is. But don't worry, this was the end of tonight's entertainment. We had all of the 5, 6, 7 actions, some banger fights today. Loved it, and that. Oh, I'm still in shock that they couldn't finish them off with a five,
that
a
double
five-man, a
the double-
five-man stun like that is what every tank dreams of in his
And then
sleep,
to
right?
double it up, dude. Doubled it up.
And they had the things to
nothing.
follow it. They had a halberd, a great fire, and that daybreaker to follow it up. And somehow they ended up losing that fight overall. Just craziness. But them's the breaks. Don't worry though, you got more Albion TV tomorrow as well. Shozen and the gang will be back with some 20v20 casting, some ZVZ cast tomorrow as well, and an interview.
Yes,
I believe is
we
the
have
schedule.
a full slate of shows tomorrow. A ZVC at 18, 20v20 at 19, and then the AO Daily Show with an interview of Bakix, aka Brash. His team just won,
Yeah,
and
strong
we'll
team.
interview him.
They're not qualified though at the moment.
No, they are not.
I believe they will need to win a level 9 to qualify.
They do need to win a level 9. They have no level 8s under
So
their
they're
belt,
gonna
as
have
far as I know.
to play their hearts out in 2 weeks if they want to be seen in the Crystal tournament. But definitely, like, they came together mid-season, didn't they?
Yeah, well, early season, and they played together a little bit before that too. So they kind of like the Rafikon team last season, where they kind of showed up even though they had played together before that.
Yeah.
They showed up in our matches a little bit later. I think that's what's happened here as well, as you have when we start seeing them 5 and 6 is when we really start paying attention to teams.
Yeah, that's when you separate the meat from the chaff, as
Like
it
this
were.
conflict team. What the hell? You're gonna start giving conflict a good name, and nobody wants that.
You do, Shozen. You love it, really.
A little bit.
As
little
much
bit.
as you banter. They go all the way back with Vendetta and stuff like that.
Yeah, they do. They're one of the original guilds in this game that goes all the way back, such as a Hammer and Sickle. So when you see somebody that old still playing and still making waves, it does warm your cockles a little bit.
What? So sorry, what?
The deep down part inside of you.
I know. Just got to be careful there. Right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Congrats to all the raffle winners and all of our GVG winners. Albion TV will return tomorrow with all of the action from 20v20 and open world and some interview content. And you can get all of our previous shows in a highlight format over on the Albion TV YouTube. The link is above me. You can go and check that out as well. I will be back next Saturday with more GVG casting, or you can find me on Twitch Monday to Friday. And the boys will keep you entertained for the week. This has been a good one, though, Shozen, but it's time for us to depart from the show. So thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you next time on Albion TV.
Keep it classy, Albion.